What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Green Bay Packers franchise. We are live from Houston, Texas, Reliant Stadium, home of those Houston Texans. And this game couldn't have come at a better time. The Green Bay Packers, we're struggling. We have a pretty good roster, but we're not playing like it. And hopefully today we can get a win versus Houston. Now, looking back, Week 10, you had Atlanta over Tampa Bay. Cleveland falls to Pittsburgh. Houston, they will lose to Indianapolis 21-20. They are 2-7. Detroit, they're 7-2, walking away with the Vikings hand in hand in the North. They beat Jacksonville. New York over Baltimore. New Orleans over Kansas City. Seattle over St. Louis. Tennessee over Chicago. New York Giants over the Arizona Cardinals, who are 0-9. Washington, they beat Cincinnati. Then Minnesota, they beat us. Carolina over Frisco. Buffalo, they will get the win as well. So we have lost 4 games in a row. So hopefully today is the day that we can get back on our winning ways. So Houston, they're the host team. Donald Driver looking to blow up the home team's party. All right, Houston 2-7, Packers 3-6. It's a must-win for both teams. I don't even know if people think we even have a chance in the postseason, but I'm going to keep faith alive. So Glenn, he is a shutdown corner. He's going to look to put in work versus Walker and Ferguson and Driver. They did pick up Monty Booker, the ex-Chicago Bear. So they got Booker and they got Andre Johnson. David Carr is still the quarterback, and that might be the biggest hang-up for them. That pass, not a very good one. It falls incomplete, was nearly intercepted. Man in motion, that's Andre Johnson. They fake it to Dominique Davis. Then Carr fires it to the left side. It's caught by Booker, but there is a flag down, and it's going to be pass interference.
Pass interference, number 31.
So they're going to have an automatic first down, and they're going to have their first down on the ball. They can go up the gut, Dominique Davis, right into the arms of Nick Barnett, and he's going to go nowhere fast. He is having a decent season this year. Similar numbers to what he did last year, averaging 4.3 yards per carry and getting just over that 1,000-yard mark. So Carr looking downfield, lets it fly, and that pass is nearly intercepted by Seahorn. If we can catch one of these passes, that would be a good thing for us. Give us a short field. 4-man rush by the Green Bay Packers, and that one was actually a good thrown ball, but it's off of the hands of Andre Johnson. And we will get the ball at our own 32-yard line for our first drive of the ball game. Give it to Ahman Green. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. No more. That's Sharper, Jamie Sharper, the brother of Darren Sharper. Looking downfield. Going to throw this one. Caught by Bubba Franks. And we're going to take that easy little pickup. It's a pickup of 6. Going to set up 3rd down and 4. So a very, very, very manageable situation here. The Texans come with a 5-man pass rush. We have a man open, and it's off of the hands of Driver. He's looking for a flag. I mean, bro, it just bounced off your hands. Aaron Glenn didn't get there till the football already arrived. Like, put your hands down and just catch the ball next time. Miller makes the catch. And now it appears that Diggs is slow to get up. So another injury this season for this Green Bay Packers defense. 2nd down, 5 yards to go, offset island. Dominic Davis is the deep back. Carr dropping back, and Carr getting dropped back. Baja Bilamila gets up in there for the takedown, and Don Capers, all he can do is just shake his head. 3rd down and 11, little shovel pass, and look at Dominique Davis running through tacklers, but he fails to pick up the first down. So we will take back over, this time from our own 18-yard line. It might be one of those field position type of a ball game as we work our way upfield, and here comes the injuries. Diggs is out, then you got Duff and Gaffney for the Houston Texans. 2nd down, 6 yards to go. We're going to spread things out, 4 receivers, 1 back. We run the ball right up the gut, and we're going to pick up maybe a couple. So 3rd down, 4 yards to go now. Split back, look, Henderson to the right, Green to the left in the backfield. We throw it, and it's caught by Donald Driver. He concentrated on the football. He makes the catch, and we got ourselves a first down. Move those chains. Now we're going to run the ball. Ahman Green going to follow his blocker, and Henderson's going to lead us for a gain of 5 yards there. Got to get this rushing attack going. We had 1,800 yards rushing by Ahman Green last season, led all NFC backs, but was not first because Jamal Lewis put up over 2,000 of them things. That pass incomplete. Had a man coming open across the middle, but we threw it to the right side. Our eyes were glued over there. Now we throw it to the left side as we survey the field. We make the right decision, and we have ourselves a first down. So the defense is loving it on the sideline. Offense is looking good. We got to be feeling good as well. We go up the gut with Amon Green, and Green's going to pick up 4. Again, this tough sledding, but that's okay. Most running games are like that. It's going to be 3 yards in a cloud of dust as we see his numbers of last year, averaging 5.3 yards a carry. Just ball. We give it to him here again. And again, it's another minimal gain, but it has us looking at 3rd down and 3. Jamie Sharper, 8 sacks this season. That's a good look for an inside backer. And look at the catch by Bubba Franks. Takes a big hit, but hangs on to the football. And yet again, it's a first down. So a lot of this methodical plays, not taking too many chances deep. And then right on cue, we find Driver, but they rule him out of bounds. And I pity the fool that made that call, because clearly he did not just get 2 feet in, he got 3 feet in. And he's demonstrating for his boys on the sideline, like, I got both feet down. And if you look right here, he was able to get 1 foot down for sure, and then the other one comes down right there. But I think both of his feet came down at the same time initially. So that's why I say 3 feet. 14 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, and another touchdown, this time for Davenport. Those numbers were for Brett Favre. Got to get the touchdown to interception ratio a little bit better, but we are the #1 passing team in the league as far as yardage is concerned. And now we're up on the Texans, and Dominique Davis is playing with mean intentions. That's a nasty hit right there. Toss play now to Davis, and he's going to get wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage. So he was able to run through contact on the first play, not so much on that play. And now it's going to be 3rd down and 2. They give it to Davis here, and he will pick up a first down. Vicious stiff arm on Sharper. And then it takes Barnett and Sehorn to bring down Dominique Davis, the running back from LSU. So 7-0 is the score as we head to the second quarter of play. 1st down and 10, draw play to Dominique Davis. He's going to try to get out of a tackle. And he's going to get brought down by Sehorn, who's actually been a pretty good tackle and free safety for us. The former cornerback for the New York Giants, playing good for us here. And, of course, he played safety for the Rams. There goes Davis, again running through tacklers. There's a flag down, and Sehorn and Diggs, who's back in the ball game, were able to bring him down along the sideline. And this is going to be clipping. So bring this thing all the way back. It's on Miller, their tight end. 2nd down and 23 now as Carr drops back, facing a 4-man rush. Throws it up, tight coverage. We love to see that. They tried to get it to Bradford, but Al Harris got a hand on that one. 3rd down, 23. They're going to spread things out. Booker's in the slot, I should say. Looking downfield is Carr. Throws it deep, and that pass broken up by Sharper. And we should have some decent field position when it's all said and done. And we take over from our own 46-yard line. Give it to Davenport. He gets north and south and then brought down by a defensive back. That's too easy. You are too big to get brought down by a DB that easily. Green up the gut, brought down by Dante Robinson. And now it's going to be 3rd down and 2. Favre out of the gun. Favre surveys the field. Favre is going to go down. So we give up a sack. And now it's going to be 4th and 12, and we had all the good field position a man could ask for, but we squander it. It's not a good look. That pass broken up by Harris again. Him and Sehorn, I believe, had the most passes defended on the team. Now they're going to run the ball with Davis, breaks a tackle, and he's going to get brought down by Sharper, 2 yards shy of the 1st down. So 3rd down and 2. They go up the gut. Davis trying to get loose, and Davis will get loose. And he's off to the races, and he finally gets forced out of bounds. 1st down, Texans in Green Bay territory, and I want to say this is the first time they've been across the 50, and we get a big-time sack. That's Peterson with the takedown. And then Peterson back-to-back sacks. You got to love it. So Peterson coming through when we need him to, and now it's 3rd down and 25. 4-man rush. Carr lets it fly, and it's caught. And there's a flag down. That's Bradford that hauled it in, and it's going to be face mask on Harris. So now they have it inside our 25. 1st down and 10. Draw play to Dominique Davis, who's getting a healthy serving of footballs today. And he's going to pick up 3 yards there. 2nd down and 7. Offset eye look. Carr dropping back. Quick pass. And it's going to be incomplete, looking for Booker. So 3rd down and 7 now. Can we keep this team from picking up a 1st down and keep them about the end zone? Carr throws it, tight window. Bradford again coming through for David Carr. Another caught pass. It should be enough for a first down. They will measure it, and it will be good. So the chains are on the move. First down and 10. Carr dropping back. Throws it left side. Not a Texan in sight. Andre Johnson, I guess, was the closest man, but he had no chance again of that football. They throw it to the right side. Caught and then dropped by Miller. A big hit. Knocks him to the ground, but I believe the ball already went through his hands before the contact got there. So now Carr dropping back again. Another third down. Another shovel pass. I love the shovel pass. But maybe not on 3rd and 10. And that's exactly what they call. They do not get it. We're going to call a timeout. The kick is up, and the kick is no good. So Houston did all that work, and they're going to come up shy. So the Green Bay Packers are still up 7-0. We're going to go with a little play fake, step up in the pocket, and we're going to pick up 2 yards. It should have been just a sack, but worse than a sack is Amon Green being slow to get up. One of our very best players on the team, one of the best players in the game, is slow to get up, and that's not good. We're going to fire to the left side, off of the hands of Javon Walker. You see, you lose your star running back, then the receivers don't want to catch the ball, and it could just be a headache moving forward. What can we do here? Favre under pressure. Favre throws it awkwardly, overthrows everybody. The sideline had a better chance of catching that football than any eligible receiver in that play. Carr fires it. Big hit. Knocks loose the ball and knocks the receiver to the ground. The secondary is playing awfully good. I formation. Carr looking downfield, facing an all-out blitz, and he connects the dots to Booker, who got away from Al Harris. And that's going to be a first down up to the Packers' 36-yard line. Carr, that pass broken up by Harris. Harris has been involved in a bunch of plays. He's either giving up a catch or he's batting that football away and not surrendering a catch. That pass will be caught. Andre Johnson, I want to say that's his first catch today, and it's going to result in a first down. Now they can go with a draw play. Dominic Davis with another carry, has the first down, and he has 7 up on the board. So number 37 from LSU was able to weave through traffic, get this one in the end zone, and this football game was all tied up at 7 apiece. I feel like we've been dominating this game, but we're in a tie ball game, so it can't possibly be true. Looking downfield, Favre, he lets it fly, caught by Driver, and Driver's going to pick up a gain of 9. And now we're going to hurry back to the line of scrimmage. Time is ticking away. 24 seconds on the clock. Favre going back to Driver, makes the catch. This time he gets out of bounds, and he will have a first down by the hairs of his chinny chin. 3-man rush by Houston. Favre with time. Fires it. Chapman with the catch. I believe he has less than 5 catches this season, but he came through right there in a major way. Favre rolls left, has a man, is caught by Driver, and silly me, we don't get out of bounds. So we got to call a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock. Kick is up, kick is good. If we step out of bounds, we give ourselves a chance to take a shot at the end zone, but that will not be the case today. So a 3-point lead for the Green Bay Packers. We have 131 yards passing, 29 yards rushing. They just have 15 yards rushing, and that's because of a clipping call. It always messes up the rushing stats because Dominic Davis has been a man amongst boys today. He really has. Smith has a sack for them. Baja Bielema has a sack for us. Peterson has 2 sacks. Carr, 94 yards passing. Brett Favre, 131. And, of course, those passing led to this rushing touchdown by Davenport, one of the best power backs in the game. He's ran for 21 yards, plus that touchdown. Dominic Davis, he's been balling, and this is evidence of that, although this drive did not end with any points for them. So that totally sucks. It really does. But this one would. And this is a lot longer than 15 yards. It was about a 20-yard run and a touchdown for the Houston Texans. But then we would get the football back with just seconds on the clock and Brett Favre dropping dimes. That would put us in the field goal range. We will knock home that field goal, and that is why the score is 10-7. Boomer's halftime heroes, or hero, is Donald Driver, 5 receptions for 76 yards. So we will get the football first to start the second half, and we're going to need some more of his great play. Hopefully, Amon Green can come back in. Davenport, he's going to take the opening kickoff and punish a would-be tackler. You got to love it when a big back is charged up because bad things are going to happen for whoever's trying to tackle him. Charlie Anderson a little bit shaken up. Hopefully for Houston Texans fans and for his mama, he is not too shaken up. 2nd down and 6 now after we pick up a 4-yard pickup going back to Amon Green. He's healthy. He's looking good as he gets back to the line of scrimmage and then some. So 3rd down, 4 yards to go. Favre steps up. He's going to find Javon Walker. He makes the catch. He did not forget his hands on the sideline. This time they were attached to his wrist, and he brings that football in. Favre looking downfield, and then, this is just playing too many different football games, forgetting what the controls are at times, having a brain fart, having a senior moment, because I'm 138 years old. So now we got to go to the air after that blunder, and we find Driver again. The man has 45 receptions for 788 for 80 yards, 6 touchdowns. Walker has 2 touchdowns, and Donald Driver 6 for 99 so far today, having himself a beautiful game and really having himself a really, really good season. Davenport up the gut, says, "Get away from me, Henderson. You're just in my way." And he's going to pick up a decent game there. So 2nd down, 6 yards to go. We give it to Amon Green, and Green picks up a gain of 4. So back-to-back gains of 4, and we're looking at 3rd down and 2. Can we keep our drive alive? Favre steps up. Favre under pressure. Favre going down. We felt that there were ghosts around us because nobody was really around us like that. And we got some happy feedback there as we go down. But we do stay in field goal range. The kick is up. The kick is good, and we find ourselves up by 6 points. So now in the ensuing kickoff, Fuller races down there, brings down the return man, and this is what Houston has done the last possessions. Punt, 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 miss, field goal, touchdown, and then time, of course, expired on him. 1st down and 10, gonna run the ball, and there goes Davis again, another carry, and another solid pickup as he gets 8 yards there. 2nd down, 2 yards to go. Davis, he's going to get the carry, and Hannibal is there for the takedown, and Hannibal's been doing that all season long. I believe I don't want to say he has the most tackles, but it seems like every game he has a whole bunch of tackles. There goes Hannibal and company again getting the stop. Hello, Clarice. I'm all over Dominique Davis. How you doing? So 1st down and 10 from the 33-yard line. Going to run the ball with Davenport. He's going to pick up 3 yards, and I'm not saying that we can work on the clock, but this is like going to be a low-scoring, ugly type of game, especially when I hesitate and get all convoluted back there in the backfield, and I can't find an open receiver to save my life until it's too late. 3rd down and 7. 4-man rush. We step up. We throw it, and it's picked off. Dante Robinson. Was this his rookie year? I want to say it is. I'm not quite sure, but I want to say that this was his rookie season, and he's looking awfully good from South Carolina. From the 47-yard line, Houston takes over. So 1st down and 10, offset outlook. Are they going to run it again? They are going to run it again. Dominique Davis, another carry. Takes 2 to bring him down. 2nd down and 7. They give it to Dominique Davis again. This is Houston. They treat him like he's Earl Campbell or somebody. 3rd down and 5. Now Carr gonna hand it off to him again, and that's where y'all can lose me. It's like I get it. The first two plays of the drive, David Carr is the quarterback. You want to run the ball, makes all the sense in the world. In that situation though, when you need about 4 yards, I don't agree with that play call. But hey, it helps my team out as the Green Bay Packers take over, and we pick up 9 yards there. Go Pack, go! We're gonna pick up another nice gain, and that will give us a 1st down. And now we definitely can start to work on that clock just a little bit as we run the ball, and we're gonna go nowhere fast. So 2nd down and 10, another run play, and we're gonna pick up a decent gain, especially compared to our last run. So 3rd down and 7. Brett Favre looking, Brett Favre throwing it, and maybe we should have went in a different direction because the ball gets tipped around a handful of times, and it's finally going to be picked off. So back-to-back drives end with the interception, and now Houston has it on our side of the 50. Carr rolls right, still looking, lets it fly right into the arms of Nick Barnett. Right when you thought Houston didn't have no more problems, they about to take the lead with a touchdown and a successful PAT, that was not the case. We take back over. And we're going to work our way upfield for a gain of 4. Second down, 6 yards to go. Brett Favre steps up. He's going to fire this one to Bubba Franks. And Bubba Franks is going to pick up a first down, move those chains. His third catch today for 35 yards. That's a solid look. First down and 10, I formation. Going to go back to the ground. Amon Green going to get through the initial penetration and picks up a gain of 3 yards. Now we go back to the ground, and he's going to pick up another gain of 3 yards. So 3rd and 4, we're going to go to the left side with the football caught by Bubba Franks. The Miami Hurricane is off to the races and gets tracked down inside the 10. So Bubba Franks doing work for us. We're going to run the ball Green. And Green not doing work for us right here inside the 10. Second down and goal. We're going to go with the ground game again. And Green will get down to the 1 yard line. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. We're going to give him the carry here. And he's going to cross the goal line. Touchdown, Green Bay. And the Packers are up now by 13. Maybe should have went for 2 to make it a 14-point lead, but that's only if we get it, right? That pass caught by Booker. That's a good-looking football thrown right there by Carr, as I have less than 2 minutes on the clock, and they got to score twice before we do anything offensively. That pass going to be broken up. Another play for the secondary. They have been just a blanket over these Houston Texans receivers all game long. That's a very tight window. A big hit, but the ball is caught nonetheless. Carr 9 of 22 for a $124 and 1 pick. So definitely not a game to write home to mama about. Looking downfield, is Carr going to chuck this one upfield, and it's caught by McKenzie. So that's interception number 2 for this defense, and that might be all she wrote. Now Houston, they still have a timeout, so we're going to run the ball here. Second down and 9, and Green going to get stopped just shy of the first down. So on 3rd and 3, we got to snap the ball one more time. We're going to go to the air. And Favre throws a missile. It's going to find its target. The target was Javon Walker. And ladies and gentlemen, the losing is over. Unless you're a Houston Texans fan. Now you done lost again. You are 2-8. We have moved on to 4-6. That's a little bit better. A little bit better. Not all the way better, but a little bit better. We play in one of the toughest divisions. The Lions have stepped it up. They are the Lions, 7-2. Like, who saw that coming? Joey Harrington is their quarterback. But 239 passing for us, 85 yards rushing. Again, Houston's rushing numbers are all just messed up because of that glitch. Whenever there's a clipping call and you ran the ball, your numbers are going to go backwards, not forwards. So it wasn't the most impressive second half, but we did start off the scoring with a field goal. That made it a 13-7 ball game. And then we would try to make some plays, but we were making some plays kind of for the other team. As Dante Robinson steps in front of that pass, and that would bring our drive to an end. Now, Houston wouldn't do nothing with it, so we take back over just to throw it in the traffic. The ball gets tipped again, and then picked off again. Houston, they would try to do something on the very next play, and Carr was like, I really don't feel like having the football, so I'm going to give it back to the Green Bay Packers. Why don't you try it? Why don't you see what you can do with the football? And after that pick, we're like, hey, we got Bubba Franks, and Bubba Franks going to take us all the way down inside the 10-yard line, rumbling, bumbling, and stumbling inside the 5, and then we would punch it home with the Amon Green touchdown. And then David Carr, as only David Carr could do, in the clutch, throw it where there's no Houston Texan even remotely open. There was 3 Packers there. One of them's Mike McKenzie, and he's going to walk away with the interception. That is going to do it for today's action. Boomer's player of the game, Amon Green. So many times the halftime hero ends up being the player of the game, but not today. Number 80, you take a back seat to number 30 because Amon Green, 21 carries, 70 yards, plus a touchdown. No real big runs. I think his longest run was maybe 9 yards today, but that touchdown is still a touchdown. That's going to do it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I do hope that the rest of your day is the best of your day. Tune in to get my friends. Peace, love. Hot sauce.